What is good, guys? God damn, this long ass article by our boy Alexander Leonidas. That's gotta be a made up name, guys. Anyways, this is from his official website. A little story from him, how he acts around girls, how cool he is basically. Listen to this shit. Last week I was conversing with a female friend of mine at the bus stop. The lineup was large and few people were engaging in conversation. As a result, my voice was pretty loud and most people just stood there in awkward silence listening to me. You know, as an alpha male, he's like loud and everyone's like so intimidated to speak up. And he's just out there and just so extroverted, you know, so tough. No one can say shit to him. Anyhow, here I am having a nice chat when suddenly this Lebanese chick decides to barge in on my conversation. She looks at me and says, "You sound like you could be a guy on the radio." I thought this was kind of random, but I replied with, "Oh really, that's interesting. Although I'm not a guy who speaks on the radio, I do engage in online video making and public speaking. Perhaps this is why you would say such a thing." Then I'm done speaking. This woman puts on a smirk. "So you're the big man, eh? Think you're tough? How about you show me how to act like a man?" At this moment in time, my Najab radar went off. How come I always have to land on the crazy ones? "Why do you care and what do you want to know?" I asserted. She pauses and starts giving me hard eye contact. "Give me some body language tips. What can you teach me?" So far, pretty credible, guys. This is what actually happens to real alpha males in real life all the time. You know, these girls just come up randomly and start asking questions like that, you know. True, I believe them 100% so far, but let's see what happens next. I'm already hooked on the story. Playing on her little game, I state, "Well, I can tell from looking at you that you are quite comfortable in your own skin." Before I can finish my sentence, she cuts me off. "What makes you think that? What makes you say that? You're a mind reader now?" Question mark. I smile and gaze directly into her pupils. "You know, you seem quite intrigued by me, you know that." Intrigued, probably that's what he meant. Not even a second later, the girl is letting me have it. She's screaming and bitching like there's no tomorrow. "You're so cocky. Who the hell do you think you are? You honestly think I'm attracted to you?" Without flinching or getting upset, I calmly listen. I calmly say, "Listen, lady, you've been giving me the hard eye contact since we started. You're extremely close to me and you're still standing here. If you didn't want me, why the fuck are you still talking to me? And why are you wasting your time and mine?" I point to the distant and continue. "If you want me, that's cool. If not, then fuck off. I don't need to talk to you. There's a good 20 women all around me. I got options." Exactly, guys, that's how it goes down. Exactly true. 100% believable story. You know, it doesn't flinch, just like Jason Blaha. Bullets fly around him like over his head, doesn't flinch. And AlphaDestiny, as I said, guys, he's gonna be the next Jason Blaha. Believe me. Doesn't flinch, didn't get upset, okay? Calls her a bitch and all that. In a defensive tone, she announces, "With that attitude, you're not going to get anyone. You'll just end up alone. You can't act like an asshole and believe women will accept that." Still looking at her pupils, I add on, "I don't give a fuck. I'll do what I want. Let me worry about my own problems." And then I resume the previous conversation with my friend. Okay. This Lebanese chick was so pissed off that she stormed out of the area. I just laughed and didn't pay attention to the situation. How fucking cool, guys! Goddamn, he's so cool. I mean, it's unbelievable, guys. Amazing, true alpha male. That's how we act in a situation like that. Let's keep going. Fast forward a week later, and I once again have to take that same bus. Goddamn. An alpha male, where did he leave his Ferrari? Taking a bus, fuck's sake. I open up my backpack and pull out a copy of The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. I begin reading, then I suddenly get a tap on the back. I turn around and there's 4 chicks staring at me. 4 chicks. Why not 10 chicks? One of them was the Lebanese girl from last week. Great, I thought. Not only do I have the psycho bitch, but now her friends are here too. I knew right off the bat that I was going to get verbally gangbanged. One of the girls points at my book and says, "What are you reading there?" I tell her it's Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli, mainly a political book, but it's pretty good. Next thing you know, this girl rips the book out of my hand and starts staring at the cover. Oh, this is like Tupac, you know, Machiavelli, this is what inspired him. After she's done talking, I grab the book out of her hands and say, yeah, that was one of his inspirations. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I'm going to read now. Like, he doesn't give a crap, you know, he's like so cool and composed, and he just rips the book right out of her hands again, and just, goddamn, he's so freaking cool. It's unbelievable. True alpha male again. And these girls just keep coming back, you know, he's like disrespecting them, like, fuck off, basically, tell them to fuck off, and they just keep coming back for more. They just want him so freaking bad. It's amazing, guys. I open up a page and begin reading, not even one sentence in, and these chicks are already busting my balls. Hey, why don't you stand here instead? You can read that later, one of them exclaimed. I sighed and realized that no matter what I did, they wouldn't stop annoying me unless I confronted them. What do you want? I responded. The Lebanese girl starts talking. When I wanted to discuss what you said to me the other day, well, I wanted to discuss, I don't think you should be talking to women that way. Her friends nod. Yeah, come off as a disrespectful asshole. Like, these girls care so much about what he thinks, you know, he's like amazing. I stretch out my arms and look left and right. I realize everyone in the bus is quiet and are all eyeing in on the conversation. As always, all eyes on me, as Tupac would say. I knew I would soon be the center of attention, but I didn't care. You know, he's always like an alpha male, like Alex is always the center of attention, so why would he care? So I opened up my mouth and boldly declared, so what would you prefer instead? That I be full of shit? That I fill you in with things that I don't care about? When I talked to you the other day, I was being very real. If you ask me, the fact that I was so honest should automatically be rendered as respectful behavior. The girls laugh. One of them then tells me, yes, you are being direct, but the problem is that the way you are speaking is disrespectful. You shouldn't use profanity when talking to women, nor should you brush them off or make bold assumptions that they're into you. You have slowly ease into things, not escalate so quickly. Treat them with respect and be nice. There's no need to talk the way you did. Guys, this sounds like some movie scene. Seriously, what the fuck? No one actually speaks that way in real life. I'm starting to believe that this story could be fake. Okay, I mean, no one speaks this way where I'm from, but maybe in the US and to alpha males, maybe it does happen. At this point of the conversation, I was getting annoyed and pissed off. I began squeezing my palms, clenching my jaw. That's when I let them have it. But, you know, 1, 2. But no, you girls say this nonsense because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You young, inexperienced, quite frankly don't understand how attraction works in the real world. Here's the facts. That's the accent he uses, guys. If, for example, I want to fuck you, points at one of the girls. God damn, he even pointed, like, if I want to fuck you, not you though, I will let you know very fast. I'm not going to talk about the weather, your cat, your job, your school classes, or anything like that. I give a flying fuck about any of those things. If sex is the only thing I desire, then that's what I will express to you. I'm not hiding anything back. God damn, what a gangster, what a G. And this is like 3 years ago, guys, 2015, so he was like, I don't know, in high school maybe. How old is he anyway? I have no idea. Maybe he's like just a midget, and that's why I think he's younger than he actually is. And if you don't like the fact that I'm being direct, guess what? I don't care. If all 4 of you rejected me, I wouldn't lose any sleep. For instance, just in this bus right here, there are many of women who would love to spend time with me. I know this to be true. I also know that there are women who go out specifically to get laid. For this reason, why should I suppress my desires and interests just because you don't like it? When there's all kinds of women who do like it. Why should I waste a second of my time catering to your bullshit? Besides, you know what happens to men who go indirect? They end up in the friend zone. The advice you women are giving me is exactly what's caused me to get rejected and have my time wasted in the past. You become a woman's dog, and she uses you to flatter her and listen to her meaningless stories and gossip to ensure that the dog remains faithful. What do you want? What do? You dangle your pussy right in front of their goddamn face, but they never get a bite. Goddamn, this is so fucking long, guys. Okay, closing to an end. I know what I'm talking about, and I know you're kind of been there and done that and have zero tolerance for any of that stuff. If I want to fuck you, that's the only thing I shall express. And if you're going to give me that bullshit, so disrespectful, I'll allow yourself first leading guys on you have attracted. Okay, this sounds like some asshole's rant who's been like, rejected so many times, guys. He sounds like freaking Elliot Roger. You like being spoiled, you like getting free shit. Well, not with me. Okay, true alpha, just like Elliot Roger. True alpha male. I take a deep breath and say one final statement. This gotta be good. Like, okay, one final breath, and I'm gonna like at least let it all out. I also find it amusing how you're calling me out for being disrespectful when in fact I'm one of the few guys you will meet in your life that has the balls to not lie to you. Almost all women that I know complain about their boyfriends and husbands being dishonest, manipulative, and unauthentic, hence the infamous saying that communication is of utmost importance in any relationship. Guys, I'm so freaking tired of reading this shit. Thus, why would you be attacking me? How about you attack the manipulative man? This seriously like nonsense of some deranged alpha wannabe cock midget. Goddamn. But okay, like the story ends with these chicks all look at me in amazement with their mouths wide open, like, oh, you know, they're just ready to accept the dick right there on the bus, guys. One of them, who was mad hot, okay, the mad hot one, looks at me and says, you know, he does have a good point of time. I'm tired of men saying they only want to watch Netflix with me, even though they deep down inside want to get in my pants. I also don't like it when men treat me like a one-night stand, even though I wanted to be their girlfriend. Sometimes it hurts. Yeah, guys, that's exactly how it goes. You know, just meet some random chicks on the bus. Everyone's looking at you, you're having these deep conversations, you know, and at the end the girl, like, again in front of everyone on the bus, says a sentence like that, you know. She says that she's tired of being a one-night stand, that she wants to be a girlfriend sometimes. Just so deep, guys. That's exactly how it goes down, right? I turn to her and say, you see, this is a good girl, exactly my type. I give her a little tap on the back and grin. On the back and grin. I look over to the group one last time, blow them a kiss, and start walking towards the back of the bus. The doors open up and I walk away into the horizon with a big smile on my face. Okay, the ending is like pure bullshit, guys. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes down, guys. You know, I'm an alpha male as well, so like, yeah, 2 months ago, I comes up to this girl, you know, start grabbing her tits and booty, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, the fuck's you doing? And I'm like, bitch, shut the fucks up, you know? You wanna fuck or not? And she was like, you know, with her mouth open. And I'm being real with you, girl. I'm a real motherfucker. And yeah, you know, I got laid with her. Because that's what happens when you're a true alpha male, and that's how it goes down, guys. This is a 100% true story, just like this one from AlphaDestiny. He's crazy. Guys, he's fucking crazy, delusional. What the fuck? Peace out, boy. One last thing, guys. This one's a good one, okay? This is from a book by Alex. He wrote a book, actually. I guess any manlet can write books nowadays. In Canada. Oh, you damn Canadians. Next up, we must address your body here. The simple solution is to stop shaving completely. Yep, that means your chest, stomach, back, legs, and arms can get as hairy as you want. By doing this, you create darkness and shadows all over your body and acquire a grainy texture that eliminates the soft looking experience. By the way, you can also shave the hair on your stomach, to make it appear like you have visible six-pack abs. This is a strategy that I used in the past and it works wonders. What the hell, guys? If I tried that shit, I mean, people around me, they would see it, they'd be like, what the hell are you doing, dude? What, is that a joke? Are you serious? Are you seriously shaving your stomach to make it appear like you have abs when in reality you don't? They think I'm fucking retarded, they think I'm fucking crazy. That's not alpha at all. Like, and he's giving this advice in his book, like he wants his fanboys to be like freaking laughing stock. But he knows they don't have friends anyway, so no one really will maybe notice it even. Like, what the hell, man? Seriously, this is borderline retarded. I mean, this is going full blaha, okay? Full blaha right here. Shave your stomach to make it seem like you have abs. Shave your stomach in like strategic places, you know, to appear that you have abs. AlphaDestiny, guys. This is AlphaDestiny for you. And you follow this guy and you take him seriously, right? Comedy gold.